The following podcast has been brought to you by Audible.com. Sign up now using the URL audibletrial.com/TTV to get a free audiobook of your choosing. We recommend Brick by Brick, How LEGO Rewrote the Rules of Innovation and Conquered the Global Toy Industry. You may recognize this as one of the sources we use in our show, BIONICLE Autopsy. Remember, that's audibletrial.com/TTV. Enjoy the show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sync.
Hello, everybody. I'm Messina.
I'm Barteran.
Oh, sorry.
I'm Kahi.
I'm Takuma.
And welcome to TTV 160. For some reason, I started doing this like TTV Talks. But
yeah,
I know.
What was that intro?
For some reason, it's like we did TTV Talks like 2 days ago, and I just did that. But you know what? I actually like that.
To be fair, it's a lot better than running the Audible thing 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I figured that out. Like a little bit ago. Apparently in TTV Talks, I accidentally put the Audible thing in multiple times.
Oh,
TTV
really?
Talks about television.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's in there 3 times at the
Oh, I
beginning.
bet we got a crap ton of dislikes.
Everyone's
you know what?
like,
Hey.
holy, they really want us to use Audible
like-
now.
We should
I like
run a
this
Vessel
episode
ad
about
3
Audible.
times. That's what we should do.
On the list of things we want you to do, Audible is like at the bottom of that list.
That's only, yeah. No, don't say that! What? That's
was
our
like, what?
sponsor! They're sponsoring us, you jerk!
Yeah, they give us money.
In comparison to the other things.
That being said, yeah, Vessel. It's amazing.
That's hilarious. I was sitting here like waiting for you to say the numbers so I could get my Mardi Gras out of the way, and then instead
It never
you
came.
completely caught me off guard with that.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, what did you guys do TTV
TTV
Talks about, actually?
This is basically a TTV Talks. We've got less people than usual.
Pretty much. So, how's it going,
Yeah.
guys? Now that we don't have to break to say our names.
I mean, it's this.
I
this
know.
for- I don't know. I don't know where to go from
I'm
here.
I'm kind of.
You got you. I'm
Okay.
lost now. I'm out of my element. I don't know how to transition. Okay, sure. Takuma.
That's not-
Takuma does crack. Everybody.
Yeah, that's not where I wanted to go with this.
How's everybody's week been?
It's been
Oh,
pretty
terrible. I've been sick.
Nice. You've been dreadfully ill.
I haven't
Like
been
a
dreadfully ill. I wasn't like under pneumonia
You've been
or
dreadfully
anything.
ill. I contacted you because I wanted to see if you were around for TTV Talks and the new series, and you didn't respond to me until the next morning, and you said you slept for 14 hours.
I did. I slept for 14 hours, and I was on call that last night too. And I was so congested, and like my throat was so sore, and you could hear it over the mic. And I was like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
gross.
not doing anything this week, guys. I'm kind of out for the count.
Hey, Takuma,
Plague.
I'm looking at these comments. I'm not the one who edited this. It was Meso. Don't blame me.
My bad.
True
Come
to
on,
form,
man.
Var gets thrown under the bus
Yeah,
when
it's
it's
like
other
you're throwing
people's
me under the
fault.
bus. I didn't
For
even do
Messo's
it.
mistake.
I
No
thought you
wonder
were the one who
people-
did that.
No, I only edit the audio portion. Yes,
Yeah.
it does the video.
Well, full disclosure for all those people who say I'm so pretentious and think I'm always right, I am not always right.
Nice. We all need a reality.
Did you
Just
need a disclaimer
90% of
for
the
that?
time.
Did you like? Were you like? Oh, I know. Contrary to popular belief, I am not
No.
always right.
I know everyone likes to think I'm always right, but just so you
No,
guys
people
know,
make-
I'm not.
I'm
People
human
have made
too,
comments like
guys.
that.
I
They
make
say
mistakes.
I've had there's people
Surprise.
saying I'm so pretentious and stuff.
I might
Really?
not be a god, but I am a demigod, and that's good enough for
Right.
me.
I'm not God, but I'm like the next best thing.
Yeah.
No.
Just a slight mistake.
That's my motto.
No, I'm pretty sure the next best thing is bacon pineapple pizza.
bacon?
It's called
pineapple
Hawaiian pizza, man.
No, that's not
No, it's
bacon,
like-
that's
there's
ham.
Bacon on Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah,
That is ham.
Bacon and pineapple. I've never heard of that before.
It is amazing.
Oh, I
Hey,
guess
remember
you're right,
that one
it
time we
is.
had Hawaiian pizza at New York, and you let it sit out for like 2 days, and then kept eating it?
Dude, I eat
You're,
stuff.
you're a
I'm a
Neanderthal.
freaking-
You're a caveman,
Dude, alright, listen, I'm not gonna pay.
Like a
that was
caveman.
So ridiculous.
Dude,
That
you
was
keep
so
saying this.
ridiculous.
I paid for that pizza, like out of pocket. I freaking paid. Like I'm the only one that get compensated by the company for this trip. I paid for pizza out of my pocket so we all could eat.
but you're
I'm
not
just- I'm
denying
not-
that you're a caveman.
Dude, I'm
No.
saying that like I'm not
You
gonna
left
buy
it out.
2 pizzas in a night. Okay, I got money to save.
We had a
No,
refrigerator.
that's not the point. The point is that you left it out and then continued eating it, and we had a refrigerator right there.
What's worse,
we
you
didn't have
just
a
left it
refrigerator in the
outside,
room.
and you left
We
it
didn't have a
sitting on
microwave,
like the hotel counter.
Yeah, you didn't even like put it in the box. You just left it out. For all you know, there's like cockroaches burying eggs inside of it.
That's really unlikely. And I
I'm like,
microwaved
we're
it.
in a did you see the hotel we were in?
I didn't eat
It
the
wasn't
stale
like a
pizza.
dump.
No. The second one, the second one we were in was really crappy. The first
okay,
one
yeah,
was
fair
not.
enough, fair enough.
The first
Both
one was
were
really
pretty
nice.
good, but the second one was definitely the worst one.
No, the second one was like no.
Remember when we walked
We walked in the counter?
We literally just walked into the second hotel, and as we walk in, a lady's like, excuse me, I found a rat in my
Right, she was like, there's rats running across my room. And we were like, oh,
We were
this
like,
is
oh, boy.
okay.
That should have been our Homer Simpson moment where we like walk back out the way we came. Circle motion.
That
We already
was like
made
the
a reservation.
best first
date, too.
impression ever.
It was terrible. We spent $80 in that. And we were supposed to go out. Me and Vi, we were supposed to go out to New York, and the Messer was like, Messer was like, he left, he missed his train, and he get a new train for the next day, and we're like, no, we have to get a hotel room.
You
So
guys came
we got
in
one,
with great
we got
city.
the crappiest hotel room in possibly the world.
It wasn't that bad. No, it wasn't that bad. It was a perfectly fine hotel.
Like, I mean, okay, yeah,
There have
it
been
wasn't
worse
that bad.
ones.
Yeah,
But-
there's definitely worse out there, and I've definitely stayed in worse. The first impression was just hilarious.
Yeah,
though,
that
the
was pretty
rat
great.
thing. That was really fun.
Didn't we see Dawn of the Planet of the Apes there?
Yeah, that's when we.
Yeah,
watched
That was
Dawn of the
nice.
Planet.
That was fun.
We like built all our dumb mocks, and I ate mini
Oh yeah,
bags
no,
of Fritos chips.
I did the Divine Other there.
Yeah,
That
you
was
did?
I made like Omega Onua.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I
meanwhile, was
forgot
trying to
about
make sure
Omega
that we could
Tahu.
actually build all
That
the
kind of
sets.
stopped being a thing, didn't it?
Yep.
It just died out.
Oh yeah, that
Omega-
is kind of a dead joke, huh?
It's been replaced with Solek.
I think Solek's not as good as Omega Tahu. We got so many great fan art of Omega Tahu.
I like Solek because it's funny, but it's everywhere,
No, you like
and it's
Solek.
it's
You
way
like Solek
too many
because it's your
places.
See,
And
I don't want you to like it though.
I-
It's-
yeah,
the
that's
whole
the thing.
point is to get under your skin. That's what makes
It
it
is funny that like my contribution, the main joke that stemmed from me, is popularizing a set that I hate.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be happy or sad about that.
Was it? It wasn't your joke. Though, was it?
It was on the Kuda Fest.
Yeah, but that wasn't. Was it your joke?
It wasn't a joke. It was me saying how much I hated Solek, and the fans like took it upon themselves to like
Right.
put Solek
So
in
it's not.
everything.
It's not your joke.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
the
a
fans
joke.
made it into a
It's not
joke.
a-
But
The
he
fans
did
made it
originate
into a
with it. Same thing with like Mardi Gras. It's
Yeah,
technically
I
not Message
originated
joke,
it,
but
but
he
it's not
did.
my
Yeah,
joke,
he did
per se.
originate that.
Fair
Very.
enough. I guess.
So Takuma, how's your week been?
Well, I'm still unemployed.
Oh,
And
care.
you did book club without me.
That we did.
And we didn't
We
end up
totally
doing
did
the
that.
RPG like planned. What
we
else
didn't.
went wrong?
I mean, we're not really planning on
I
releasing the
overslept
RPG
this
for a while,
morning. Missed the new episode of My Little Pony.
All
Yeah,
that
screw
quality
you guys.
content.
So. It's okay, Takuma. It's
No. You know what? There had to be something that went right this week. Let me see.
there was something that went right for me this week. I got Star Wars sets.
no one. No
Dude,
one.
I got
cares.
Grievous. No, I got Grievous, man.
Okay, Kai, can we agree on something?
Okay,
Can
let's
we agree
on
that
something.
Grievous is the best CCBS set in years, if not ever?
Oh yeah, no, Grievous is amazing. I built Grievous, like I bought him, even though he was $35. I was like, you know what? I like Star Wars, and this looks
Great
like a cool
launch.
set. And I bought him, and Grievous is amazing. I built him, and he's like, I wish Bionicle sets were this well done, because they're amazing. Grievous is, I mean, he's got everything. He's a complicated build. He's got the new lightsaber pieces. He got all this freaking tan chest armor that's plain, no prints on it whatsoever.
When you put Grievous up next to Kulta looks
Oh, yeah.
so pathetic.
Grievous looks huge and intimidating and like horrifying.
Didn't we discuss this on a recording at some point? Or am I
No,
just
we
imagining
talked
things?
about it in call. That's
We
probably
like
your
talked about
thinking.
the sets before they came out, but the sets are out now.
Oh, wait, I know. It was our Halo Let's Play that's never going to be released.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it should be released. It's vessel exclusive. I almost said Vessel.
I
By
mean,
the way,
it
if you're
would
watching on
be-
YouTube, you're a week behind. Check us out on Vessel.
Yeah, go get a Vessel, vessel.com/the TTV channel. Watch all of our content.
Great stuff.
That
be a
was
paid- be a paid subscriber if you want to check out the after show and a new upcoming thing that we're planning on doing for all of our
Yep.
awesome paid subscribers.
The after show is
We're
out
not paid
for like
subscribers, no.
$159. We're starting.
No,
fresh.
our paid subscribers. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not paid subscribers though.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Well, we are doing some extra things for paid subscribers.
Yeah, but not the thing I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Like Halo Let's Play is what you recorded.
Yeah, but see, now I would agree with you, but it's just like we didn't really. Nothing fun happened in that. Like the most of that Let's Play was just us waiting to get into a match.
Most of that was stuff like that, but there were some really good moments which I would
Like
like
what?
to have in video form. Like, sure, yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, you're right. That was pretty funny.
That was listen. You know what? I just
was
realized
really funny.
that was the night. That was the night before. Like I woke up that morning sick.
That was so
Oh, boo-hoo!
Okay, let's not talk about it. Let's not even bother talking about it because like our fans aren't going to be able to see it unless.
Yeah.
I don't think.
We can
it's that
tease that a
funny.
really funny moment
it's
happened in
not-
a video.
It's
I
not
just
that
remembered
funny.
what went right this week.
Oh?
I got a free key for the Dungeon Defenders 2 Alpha.
You got a freaky?
A free key. Like a free copy of the game still in
Got
alpha.
freaky. Takuma getting freaky on the line.
We got freaky, everybody.
Well, there all those.
Is that the noise you make when you get freaky? Oh, my
man.
god, that's like the Takuma mating call.
But no, there's a giveaway. I retweeted it on Twitter. People should totally get it because I would love to do this for a TTV game night.
Nice.
And last I
Nice.
checked, there was still
I
like
didn't get
7,000
that.
keys left.
No, when did you check? Yesterday?
A little bit ago.
A little bit ago? That's weird
Yeah.
because all right, so I
It said the
did.
same thing yesterday still.
I got it said 7,000 keys for me, and I registered, and I and I had to register for an account, and I went back, and it said 4,000 keys remaining. I was like, oh,
Oh, really?
okay, yeah, wow, it's disappearing. Like
Maybe it's from the cache or something.
maybe.
Interesting. Well, here's hoping anybody who wants one can still get one.
Yeah, speaking
Yeah.
of time limits, do we have a top 10 this week, Kahi?
Oh, yeah! Yeah, Kai,
Do we have a top 10 prepared? Are we ready to go?
Nope.
Mine's been ready for weeks.
I mean, it's like
Like a
depends what you
month.
mean by prepared. It's written out, but I didn't get to record it.
You need
No.
to, you need to record it, dude.
I'll record it. I'll record it today.
Supposed to record it last week. Yours was supposed to go up last week.
Okay, here's what happened. LJ,
Excuses.
I know. I heard it. But that was an excuse to not have it done by last Sunday. There's no
Yes.
excuse to not have it done by now.
there is. I was sick and I sounded terrible.
You said you were sick 2 days ago.
Yes.
You weren't sick for the whole 7 days straight?
Yeah, you were not sick for the whole 7 days.
I was
Playing Metal
sick
Gear
from
Solid
Monday.
and shirking your responsibilities.
I was sick from Monday onwards. And the reason the reason I didn't do it is not just because I was sick, because I was well enough to record something if I wanted to, except that my voice was terrible because I was congested.
I'll get over
And like,
it.
yeah, I'm surfing on everything, man. So
Man.
So I was supposed to believe that you put your the channel's quality standards over everything else. That you're just this paragon of video quality.
no, I was just like, I didn't feel like I didn't feel like doing it with a sore throat. That's what it amounted to. I was like, it's gonna sound
Fair
terrible
enough.
anyways.
We're still ignoring the fact that you didn't have a sore throat all week.
I had it until yesterday, and I could have done it yesterday, and I didn't do it yesterday. So you're right with that.
Just do it today, and you'll be fine. Okay.
No, you're not fine.
I mean, it's not fine, but it's
No,
fine.
it's not fine.
You know what I mean? Because it's a Saturday.
It's not fine.
T-U-Y.
It's not okay, guys. So what are we going to be talking about
I
today?
have no clue. So we have some Bionicle news.
This is a weird episode.
This is TTV Talks, but like longer.
Yeah, basically.
So as Bionicle news go, we really only have two things. We have the latest animation, Tomb of Ekimu, and then we have 2016 Somerset, and that's
Oh, I
pretty much
didn't
it.
get to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty uneventful. Ekimu woke up, and I can't believe they're keeping his old man voice. Like,
I haven't actually seen that episode yet.
does it
mask
bother
maker.
me? No, in the sense that it makes sense in the story because he is an old guy.
Yeah.
Or
Why
he's
is that
been
bothering
Voice
you?
asleep for
did
all
seem
these
to
years.
change a little when he woke up. Slightly.
Perhaps just
But why
a
does
little.
it bother you? Does it bother you that Vakama had an old guy voice?
No, but Vakama was like a mentor character. From all reports, Ekimu is basically the seventh person in the group.
He feels like
like-
a mentor character.
From all indications, like all the graphic novels, it states that like Ekimu's right there with the Toa saving the day. Ekimu's getting a re-release next year.
So he's a mentor
like,
that still
he's a
gets his
main
hands
character.
dirty.
I mean,
I think he's the
you can be
equivalent of a
old
seven-
and still have an old voice and still be a boss.
True
Right.
fact.
Gandalf was in the war the whole time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
what are you,
I'm
ageist?
saying it makes sense from a story perspective.
Did you see
It was just a
Dumbledore
little-
fighting Voldemort?
It was
at
just
the
a little
end of
off.
Harry Potter 5.
Yeah, well, Dumbledore wasn't part of the main trio of main
Doesn't matter.
characters.
He was still fighting, and he still had old man voice. So, like, your complaint here doesn't make any sense. You're stupid, and you're just trying to find reasons to hate Bionicle because you suck, and you're an unhappy person with your. And every time you look at yourself in the mirror, you cry just yourself to sleep.
Old Ben
I don't have to
Kenobi?
find reasons to hate Bionicle. Lego makes them for me.
Why, you want to?
But no, what'd you think of the episode,
This? You want to talk about this? Is something you need to?
Let's not do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Did anybody see the episode?
No.
No.
Okay, then forget it. Bionicle Somerset.
I wanted to.
Screw
It was
that
like,
potentially newsworthy discussion. Let's just get that out of here.
I did.
the book.
It was
Come
just,
on,
it was a
guys.
Friday, man. I worked. We did a webcam thing. It
You've
was
all
like-
read the book, so you've already seen the episode. Let's be real.
What do you mean it's a Friday? We did the webcam thing. Anyway, Takuma, you did read the book. That was a thing. So you have been spared from our wrath. Along with LJ, but I don't think Viper's even read the book yet.
It's not out for Viper yet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So-
It doesn't come out until
November.
November.
I've got a webcam now, so maybe we'll just have to spend like an hour where I just hold pages up to the camera for her to read.
That seems like a really interesting idea. Maybe we can just surely you could just give her access to one of our Amazon accounts temporarily, change the password. And,
Oh yeah, because some of you
I'll
got
figure something
the
out.
digital version.
yeah, I got the Kindle version. So
I got the iPad.
I'm not
version,
saying
iBooks
people who get the digital versions are stupid or anything like that. It's perfectly viable. I'm just
that's
saying
what
that the
you're
paper
saying.
version is farly superior.
How's that? How's
No,
that?
Farley
thank
is now a word.
I don't agree.
Yeah, I
can't
don't agree with that.
anymore. I would have last year. I would have agreed with you. I can't agree anymore.
Of course you would.
The
You're
ability to
stupid.
easily print screen things.
Yeah.
Flipping pages with the click of a button. Not having to worry about storing a giant, well not a giant, but a block of paper.
Yeah, dude.
It's like half an inch thick.
It doesn't matter, dude. Physical is so last century.
I mean,
Last
I do
century.
like physical stuff.
I don't
for
anymore.
certain books, like art books. I like having that physically available.
Everything physical is dead. If I could buy Lego sets and import them into LDD, I would do that.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
That might be taking it too far.
listen. All right, maybe if it's
LED's
compatible
great.
with HoloLens, then I might reconsider. But LDD, yeah,
LDD 's great.
I wouldn't pay $35 to get a model of Grievous in LDD.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I could definitely see the HoloLens thing. That makes sense.
HoloLens would be kind of cool, but it still wouldn't be as cool. But I agree. For certain books, especially, it's much easier to have them electronically. I said this before too.
But you don't get that
And
new book smell.
I think if
cares?
some fans look back, you can
Me.
you can look at a.
You're spending money on a physical book just so you can enjoy the smell for the first few
It's
minutes.
called an extra perk.
Sure, okay, but listen, are you paying are you paying the extra dollars just for smell? I wouldn't do that.
No. I was just pointing out it's a perk.
Yeah, I know. So what makes the physical book better than the digital book? In terms of this Bionicle book, specifically this Bionicle book. Because I get some books, you want to have as memorabilia or kind of cool stuff, but
I mean, you can even take highlights and make notes on the book itself without damaging or ruining the book.
right, that's the draw
Why
for
would
me.
you highlight parts of the book?
What?
Why would you want to highlight parts of the book?
To take notes for
talk
videos that
about,
we
yeah.
may do, which is
Yeah,
exactly
man.
what we
Well,
did.
that's a different altogether.
Okay,
I'm just saying, it's
but you're not
more
giving-
useful
yeah,
to get the digital version than it is to get a physical one. There's no I can't think of any actual objective reasons.
You can't
I don't
show
think-
off your
Why-
amazing
why-
I
physical
don't think
collection.
Takuma can either.
The only reason would be security, if you buy something and you don't want to rely on a digital service, you have an item.
But I mean, it's downloaded to your computer.
We could
Yeah.
do a complete TTV Talks on this sort of subject.
we could.
Probably.
But listen, Takuma, you've yet to actually say why it's superior. You just said it is superior. You're like Hitler. No, Aryans are more superior.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Wow, that was a jump. Okay.
What a jump!
Wow.
You're Hitler for liking physical books. Cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, completely.
So
no,
is,
but
that
for real, though.
is Kahi Jewish?
Takuma,
For real,
the book Hitler.
That's the title of the
Man.
episode. For real, though. Takuma, what are your reasons outside of like the smell?
Smell. That stupid digital smell.
All right, then.
Okay,
So I guess
sure.
we'll just move on.
Rip. All right.
Takuma, did you die?
I
Did you make
accidentally,
it
hit,
Hitler?
I accidentally hit the mute button.
Oh, okay.
It'll show up in recording.
Oh,
Will
nice.
it? Okay.
All right.
Or no, wait, no, it won't.
Yeah, if you hit the mute button on your mic, it won't.
Yeah, well, different mute buttons.
Yeah. So.
Pretty much the only thing we have left
Wait,
is
no,
Bionicle.
so are we gonna move on, or are we
I'm-
gonna continue
Yeah, no,
what we're
I
doing?
want to hear what like Takuma's yet to say anything.
Just say it.
What's the best? We don't have anything else to
Shia
discuss.
LaBeouf. Just say it.
Blah, blah.
We
I
don't
don't
want to
think-
hear your mating call. We want your opinion on physical books.
Which one?
Like what?
Dude, just,
like what is
okay,
an
you said
objective
superior.
reason
Yeah,
towards
why is it superior?
Trying to think of something Hitler related that I could say.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you know what? Never mind.
Nice.
We'll just say Takuma has no actual argument. He just said it.
Lost by forfeit.
He's forfeiting this argument.
That was
He's like,
the worst debate I've ever heard in my life.
Amazing.
Like imagine like a presidential debate. The guy asks you, "Oh, so how are you going to fix the economy?" And he just stands there.
he's like,
Yeah,
he's
the
just
other
like,
guy called him Hitler.
he's like, yeah.
Did he
I'm
say
trying to
it?
find something Hitler related to say. How are you going to fix immigration? Well, I'm trying to find something Hitler to say.
I'm really trying to embrace my inner Hitler here. Just give me a second.
Full disclosure, I won my public speaking debate.
Wow.
Well, you didn't display that very well here.
That's because I didn't want to. It's not worth wasting on Kahi.
Okay, fair.
Oh,
Fine. Sure.
shots fired.
Well, okay.
He would just make dumb
No,
excuses
what kind
anyway,
of argument
like he
is
did
that?
with the TTV Talks
Come on.
episode.
You're doing it ad hominem. You have no argument, so you're like, well, Kahi sucks, so...
You have no argument for why we should even keep you around.
See, again,
man,
no,
that's a point.
that he's trying to distract from the actual argument. Why are books more superior? He has no thing to say. He's trying to strike around, kind of like trying to distract from the actual thing that he has nothing to say about.
Skull Striker.
It's
Oh
a
my
common
God.
argument tactic. LJ does it
LJ
literally all the time.
patented
Yeah,
arguing.
LJ does this all the time, where he's like, I don't have an argument, but you suck, therefore I am correct. So
I didn't say you
Takuma is
suck.
no
I just
better.
said you're not worth keeping around.
Takuma's no better at debating than LJ.
Now that's a worse insult than Hitler.
Dang.
Yeah.
Those are the real shots.
I can. I just like seeing Kahi flounder a bit.
He does
I'm
flounder
not- I'm
quite
not
a
He's
bit.
floundering.
wriggling like a worm on a hook.
I'm not floundering right now, man. Me and Var gave very good arguments why Digital
Very
was good.
Oh yeah, me
So-
and Bar.
What is this? What are you? He's right though.
Yeah, I mean,
calling
like, you're
him- I'm
not
calling
saying
him out on his
anything.
grammar.
We've given you chances, and you're like,
me and Var, I get ya.
I just
Oh,
like
man.
seeing people flounder.
Takuma.
I'm so good at
Takuma.
debating that I don't need to do this argument. So,
Me and Var.
you can't.
That was the stupidest conversation ever.
Hold on, I'm
clap.
just going to find a link to some specific grammar rule and just leave that. That'll be my
Oh my
entire
God.
argument.
All right.
Okay.
Is that how you're gonna leave it? Okay.
Alright, so
Shout out
last
to whoever
week,
is the guy that did LJ's Nightmare.
last week we were so flooded with stuff, we did not even talk about the Bionicle 2016 Somerset names that got posted on, of all places, Lego.com. Which I don't think has ever happened before.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm still recovering. Wait, what?
The 2016 summer names that got put on Lego.com.
Wait, what?
Quake Beast and, Umarak the Destroyer.
No way.
Those sets were found via URL guessing
Oh,
on Lego.com.
I thought you meant
Okay.
like they had posted an article or something with the list of names or something.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We know there's databases in the Lego shop.
Yeah, they were. This is a new
That has
tactic
happened
people have
before.
found.
What are you talking
it's
about?
happened once before with Kopaka and Melum or Melum. Whatever.
No, we did that before last year.
We use those names to confirm the existence of already existing set names. These names were found from the database. Like that
Wait,
was
how
where
did-
they
no,
first
how did they do
yeah,
that?
but through guessing
Yeah,
from like
they
what we
knew-
already know.
They used it like to confirm. They didn't use it.
Yeah,
to get
it was still
new.
confirmed.
No,
Yeah.
there's a method that CM4 Psi uses to extract set names from the database that I will not disclose publicly, but I'll Lego will patch it, but I'll share it with you guys afterwards.
Interesting.
Regardless, yeah, they were found via Lego.com, and there's 5 sets. There's 3 beasts: Umarak the Destroyer and Ekimu the Mask Maker. And these beasts are Lava Beast, Storm Beast, and Quake Beast. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this sounds like an HF wave.
It does.
It really
doesn't
does. Yep. People are speculating like what the beasts could possibly be. Some people say because it's like lava and storm and quake, maybe it's mixed elements or something. Like combine 2 of the elements or unite the creatures and they become a beast. But as of now, we have no info to go off of. It's all just speculation. I just can't believe we have the summer names before we have winter pictures. That's only happened once, in 2009.
Yeah, this is definitely some record-breaking stuff. Huh.
I don't know what the heck is going on with this leak season.
New BIONICLE it's kind of just been record-breaking entirely when it comes to leaks, because like we had never gotten like a full-on picture of like sets that early before. I don't think. Have we?
No, definitely not. That was a first.
Yeah.
The display, that was
That display was
record-breaking.
crazy early.
Yep.
So,
and because of that, people have been thrown into a frenzy this year because of all the leaks. People are just going in circles on all the different forum sites, ripping their hair out because they want something to talk about.
People really, really want to know stuff.
You guys need other hobbies.
Oh, throwing out.
We all
the,
need other
insult
hobbies.
there, Meso.
But yeah. It's like being hyped for leaks is one thing because I am, but you can't let it take over your life.
Coming from you, that's an interesting statement.
I think it's important to make sure that you have
Priorities.
Priorities, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Be obsessed over multiple things so you have a fallback when
Yeah,
one
be
thing is
obsessed
delayed.
over something a bit more safe, like religion, or
All right.
How about
There's
a Halo 5
there's a can of
bandwagon?
worms.
You can come be hyped with us about Halo 5.
Halo 5.
I guess this discussion's going nowhere.
No,
What do you
here's
guys
the
want to
thing.
talk
All right, listen. We have. You're like, this is a new piece of news. They're just names. Okay, they sound kind of cool. We have no idea what they look like. We have no idea what the story's going to be.
Why is
Storm
Umarak getting
Beast.
2 sets?
Cool,
Let's
that's
speculate.
great.
Wait, okay, so are he's getting 2 sets for sure?
One is 71310 and one is 71315.
And one comes with Kopaka, the other one's a single set.
No. That's a Mellum that comes with Kopaka.
Oh, Mellum.
One is Umarak the Hunter for $20. Then there's Umarak the Destroyer, potentially for $30.
Umarak Destroyers, maybe Umarak with an upgrade, and he's got it's Umarak XL, and he's got Mask of Control.
That's the current speculation, is that he would be hunting the Mask of Control, and that's like what his job was. And he gets it and becomes Umarak the Destroyer. Also, if Umarak was called Umatak instead of Umarak, his name would be a Makuta anagram. So that's
Yeah, I heard
interesting.
this.
Swap out one letter, and it's a Makuta, so that's interesting.
I mean, that's kind of dumb. Like, why would Makuta...
I bet Lego just rearranged his name to
But,
come
like,
up with Umarak.
but story-wise, like, why would Makuta use an anagram? He's not Voldemort here.
That's what I was thinking of.
Well, why
Also,
would
apparently,
Voldemort use an anagram? Let's be real.
according to J.K.
Well, there
Rowling,
was a reason why Voldemort did it, but...
according to J.K. Rowling, Voldemort is pronounced Voldemort.
Yeah, this is old news.
What?
This came out 2 days ago.
No, this is old news.
There was an article 2 days ago.
Yeah, because people are stupid, and J.K. Rowling confirmed it on Twitter, I guess. Confirmed, quote-unquote, because it's been well known for years. Literally,
Interesting.
it's pronounced Voldemort in the frickin' first audiobook that was released in, like, 1999. This is old news.
How
Like
was it in
old
the
news
movie?
that Daisy
Well, I mean-
Johnson was in S.H.I.E.L.D. from the very
Fair enough.
beginning.
That is old news, too! Like, I don't know why these news outlets keep picking up these stories as if they're, like, relevant info. This is not relevant at all. This is quite literally the oldest possible news they could try to make relevant. It has been pronounced Voldemort for years.
Well, you know what's
No,
something
it's
that
not
was
a movie.
confirmed, though? James Sirius Potter is in Gryffindor. Like, officially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason people even thought it was pronounced Voldemort was because of the movies. and they changed it to Voldemort in the audiobook pronunciation on the 3rd or 4th book, I think. But the first 2 definitely called him Voldemort.
Interesting.
Until Goblet of Fire, I just read all the books in a row, and I thought that Hermione was pronounced Hermione for longer than I should have. Until Rowling included that point where she's trying to teach Victor Crumb how to pronounce her name.
Yeah.
Same here.
I think that's fair. That's a fair pronunciation of
Hermione.
I mean, it looks
that's a very, very unique name.
Until Harry Potter came out, I don't think anybody really knew that name. So
yeah, that's a pretty cool name. Anyway, so that was our Bionicle discussion, I guess.
Yeah, I know Harry Potter,
Voldemort. Yeah. But yeah, no, he changed his name to Voldemort because he didn't want to use his Tom Riddle name. It's his father's, and he hates his Muggle father.
Thanks for the history lesson.
So it makes sense that he would use an anagram.
Well, I guess I just
what if Makuta
if I had to pick a different name, I wouldn't make it an anagram.
No, wait. What if Makuta hates his parents for giving him the name Makuta, so he wants to rebel and become like a new
I guess they are
entity?
brothers.
They are brothers.
Imagine Ekimu and Makuta are fighting, and then the mom comes down from the sky.
Why are we even giving this idea even a second of thought? It's stupid. That's a stupid idea. Makuta's whole goal was to be noticed by the protectors. Why
or by his mom?
His name?
Maybe he's
because he wants to be noticed as Umatak.
That's stupid.
Also, there's 2 Umaraks, so I'm going to start calling him Tumarak.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What if you have cancer? That's so insulting. Tumarak. Good grief.
We haven't had a single proper discussion at all this entire episode.
Because there's nothing to discuss, man. This is in the
Listen,
middle.
if you tried to discuss it, we can discuss it.
What are we going to discuss? Freaking I am Lord Makuta? Come on.
I am Lord Makuta.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize on behalf of TTV.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the triple audible
of...
ad. I'm sorry for the botched discussion. I'm sorry.
You've really been butchering everything.
I'm sorry for the botched intro.
Yeah, that... Just... Okay, what Bionicle. Alright, so... 2 Umarak sets. Likely one's going to be an XL of the other one. Titan.
Yay.
And we've got the Lava Beast and stuff.
It irritates me they're using the word beast.
Why?
Because we had 13 beasts in HF. In the last year alone.
Yeah, but
so
for those
it's
of us
a
who never
word.
got into Hero Factory,
it's an
we don't
overused
care.
word, and it's a cop-out to not give names. But I guess I can forgive them, considering every other person has a name.
Are we still really saying this? We know why they don't have names. Well, actually, no, you're right. Because, why...
Yeah.
Well, they do have names this year.
The creatures don't have names. The creatures have names, but the beasts don't. However,
so
I
what's
will
the difference
forgive
between
that.
the creatures and the beast?
That is the million-dollar question. A lot of speculation has it that the Toa unite the creatures into the beasts, hence the name Uniters, and they become super powerful mixes of the elements. Which also the theory kind of ties back to Makuta, where there was a law against combining 2 elements, and it was wrong, whatever. But in the end, it's a flimsy theory. It's just that Storm Beast.
that makes sense. That makes sense because we've got lava, so that's what, fire and stone or earth?
Yeah, one of those 2.
Which
Yeah.
time do we have left? Okay, hey, do you think we could? One thing I've always wanted to do, we should kind of pitch what we think the next year Bionicle is going to be before.
Okay,
just with the set
but
names.
we were trying to theorize. I'm glad you were able to just put a hold to that discussion.
No, okay, sorry, fine,
No,
all right. No, I was just
something-
thinking that because we.
He keeps going.
No, continue. Keep going.
Okay, all right. We often complain about what we would do for the story, once it comes out. Could we do a better one? Could we pitch a better one just by knowing the set names? Anybody from story, that's how they would do it. They know the set names. That's it.
The only thing we would be doing is theorizing, which is exactly what we were just doing.
I know, that's why I was trying to put a framework to this.
That
so
framework
people
is
could be-
stupid, though.
It's not
Just
stupid.
theorize. We don't know anything about the story to try to make a better story.
No, that's what I'm saying. Just say we are, if we're in that position where we are designers, the story designers.
Okay,
at
well,
Lego,
listen here.
We get the set names, and that's it.
If we're going to be theorizing the story, let's look at the context of the names. We've got creatures and we've got beast. First of all, we already know that we usually, per set waves, we've got 6 heroes, 6 beasts, or 6 beasts, 6 villains.
Right.
Right? beast traditionally refers to, like, you know, not really a monster, but like a large animal, something that you would either hunt or be hunted by. That's a beast.
Sort of neutral faction, usually.
Usually neutral, but usually it is perceived as dangerous because think like England folklore where you've got like werewolves and stuff. These are always referred to as beasts. So I'm assuming that the beast for this wave are going to be villains. Doesn't really make sense then if the theory is that the Toa were the ones that united the creatures and they became the beast.
Very good point.
I'm assuming the creatures and the beast are two completely separate entities.
Yeah, because I'm assuming the creatures are friendly because they're in like the winter wave. So,
I'm assuming the creatures are friendly as well.
Okay.
So I'm thinking the beast are bad guys. Creatures are good guys.
So what you're saying is it's the Toa going up against Team Rocket. And they're just sending animals after each other.
Yeah, basically, that seems like what they're doing.
This seems so weird. Like, it went from masks to animals.
You know what? I'm okay with this.
It's still all about mask, though, like, because we still, like, the mask hunting is still the major focus. Or at least the major drive of Makuta at this point. So, I'm just sure that's still going to be a big relevant plot detail.
After Island of Lost Masks, I don't know.
Yeah, well... I don't know, so it seems like maybe the creatures are going to be like small, well, they're most likely going to be small sets. They're going to be like the Protectors.
$10 each, we know that.
Yeah, okay, so they're small sets. So probably be, I'm thinking sort of like similar to Hydruka, where they're kind of like smaller, friendly creatures.
That's what I was thinking too, yeah.
That are more docile. Whereas the beast will probably be larger creatures that aren't necessarily evil, but they are likely far more aggressive, predatorial animals that will likely be captured by Umarak and then used against the Toa.
Makes sense.
Similar
I'd wager
to...
the beasts are $15 to $20.
What was that?
I would wager the beasts are $15 to $20 because
yeah,
they're
I would
part of the
assume so
summer
too.
wave, so they're larger.
So it could be similar to our plot point from 2001 with Makuta using the Rahi.
I was going to say that, yeah. Like the
Makes
corrupted
sense.
masks and stuff. They could be they could be wearing corrupted masks and that's what Umarak is hunting.
Dude, I hope there's corrupted masks. These things are so cool.
Well, I mean, we
looking.
kind of already got that, but yeah, that would be cool.
I would just hope that they're new masks. I want to have new masks.
Yeah,
the Protectors
I don't want same masks.
Yeah, the Protectors are cool. I like they had that color mold with them, but I want different masks. I want new masks that we haven't seen before.
Part of me thinks it will be recolored 2015 Toa masks.
I
that
don't.
The Toa
well,
will
okay.
get.
Here's the thing. I'm okay if we get small sets like the Protectors, for example, that then have the mask that the Toa had last year.
But
as
in a different
long as
color?
the Toa get new mask.
I
And
would.
I don't-
I would like.
And I
them
don't
to be
think
different
I don't think
color.
the Toa necessarily need completely new mask, but a
Same
slight
sh-
redesign or touch up
Like a
of the
Nuva.
current mask would be cool. Like the Nuva mask, yeah.
Like Brain Attack Hero Factory, if anybody remembers that, where they took all the
Nope.
masks and they upgraded them slightly.
Because I mean,
aesthetically.
like we are already kind of used to that. They did that with Bionicle Gen 1 before too. Like Matorn would have older mask as well. So I don't really mind that much.
I don't mind it, but it was one of the things I found frustrating
Well-
about G1. And if that could change, I would like to see maybe not a new mask, but like in a different color or something to make that set worth buying from a mask perspective. Because I do like collecting masks.
It is worth pointing out that there was a sort of a storied reason for why Matoran masks often looked like noble or great masks, because they were simply masks that didn't have enough power for, So Matoran just wore them.
Makes sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I would kind of at a loss.
I was gonna go
Plot
somewhere
line.
with that, but I already lost it.
I had no clue.
One thing Var did say earlier, this is kind of a tangent, but one thing Var did say earlier that I've kind of wondered, because you pointed out, lava could be fire and earth, or it could be fire and stone, right?
Yeah.
We ditched air and we got jungle. If you ask me, it would have made far more sense to get rid of stone and just have that lumped in with earth.
You'd think, but yeah, I kind of agree with you. But it does seem like they kind of mixed the air element with the stone element.
Yeah, it's more sand now. Where
Yeah.
you can kick up a tornado sandstorm.
It's
and-
Yeah,
sand.
but isn't
and
that more
wind.
so coming from his tools? That's the impression I got.
That's the impression, but he does it even without his tools.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
So
that's
it's
just
just
even
weird.
weirder. Why would you combine
I
air
don't
and stone?
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Crackpot theory.
Crackpot. Here we go.
Crackpot theory.
Yeah,
Okay.
Get ready.
All right.
Here we go. Lava and what's the other one? Storm?
Yeah.
Lava and Storm are fringe, hidden, secret tribes. They're underground somewhere, or they're like in a floating
I really
island
hope that's not the case.
above the thing. Or
Aren't
like the lava, like no, the lava tribe is deep
I
under the
don't
ground.
like that idea
and the
at all. I
storm
want
is
you
like
to
on a
stop
floating
talking
island
right now.
And
This
then
is
that's
no. Hold on. He's going. I know where this is going. This is going straight to Karzani and Artaka. The storm people are up in the sky, and the lava people are under the ground.
Let's do it. I
right.
like
And
this.
then,
I
and then
hate that idea.
there's a war. And
I
then, like,
hated
there's
it when
Bionicle.
Bionicle
Bionicle, heaven,
Jin-
and
I hated
hell.
it when Bionicle G1 added a bunch of stupid elements to the already existing 6. I don't want any more.
Why
Vampire.
did you? Okay,
I
why
liked
did
more
you hate that? I
elements.
liked more
I did not
elements.
like more elements.
I
I'm
like
Sick
more
to
elements.
death of the 6 elements that we have.
I want focus on the 6 elements.
I say scrap them entirely and replace them.
They already did! Some of them, at least.
Okay, yeah. I would say though, if I get the 6 sets thing, I get they usually have that for the line, but I wish that they could have completely like changed 2 of those elements. You should have changed the ice and stone.
See, I want more focus. I feel like they didn't focus enough on the elements. I think we should focus more on the 6 elements that we already have and add more elemental themed sets.
But different elements mean different colors.
I don't want different colors.
I want frickin' purple.
You might be in the minority here.
Well,
then.
hey, Earth
No,
has
purple is a
fur.
different-
Okay,
man. Purple is
really?
different,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you really like Hero Factory when every single color had or every single set had a completely different color scheme?
I didn't follow Hero Factory.
Well, Hero Factory wasn't all that popular, was it?
I don't think the colors
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
have anything
I
to do
think
with that.
you're right.
though.
Hero
I
Factory
have
not that
one
popular. I
Hero
don't think
Factory
colors
It is
is the
set,
interesting,
reason
and
why.
though,
that's just
with the-
because it was gold.
What the first wave of HF did, they kept fire, they kept air, they kept ice, but they replaced earth with sonics, and they replaced stone with, like, metal, and then water with electricity. And the color scheme for electricity was mostly the same. It was blue and, like, silver. And sonics was still black. It just had orange. So if they ever did replace the elements, they probably wouldn't change up the traditional color palette all that much. It would probably just be like the accent color, which got changed. So really, is it even worth it, except for story purposes? I don't know.
I know. I mean,
kinda
I get
with
where
Bar.
Bar's
I'd rather
coming
have
from.
more
I wish we had an adventure game or something visual we could look at to say what each tribe looks like and what the focus is. We do need to focus a bit more on the elements, so I agree with you there. But that being said, I'm not opposed to getting new elements either, because I don't think
Me neither.
we're going to get that focus.
That is the first step into adding a bunch of stupid, over-complex things.
Even if they were
Aren't
like
necessary.
we
evil
want
elements.
over complex things, don't we? That's what we talk about all the time.
I mean,
I don't want over complex things because that will just send the line spiraling into cancellation, but I would not mind some more complexity.
Okay,
but
fair
not
enough.
right away, or else it would feel shoehorned in. Like adding in a new element at this point would be like adding in a 7th Toa. It doesn't work in the context of the current plot line.
Well, no,
Give it a
not
few years.
currently.
Yeah, give it a few years and we'll revisit
I'm not saying
the
it has
issue.
to be now. I'm just saying somewhere down the line I would like more.
Agreed. There will be a time. And I don't know if lava and storm will be the elements that I would want.
Fair enough.
No.
But I hope that's not what they
The only reason I wouldn't have wanted them either. I only said that because the 2 things are named lava and storm.
Let's get all the most obscure stuff possible for G2. Let's get psionics back in.
no. See,
I want
don't wanna know-
Ion as an element.
I am cool if they make it okay. We can combine these 2 elements to form a new element.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense at all if they're just like, oh, by the way, there's a whole nother element that existed that we never knew about.
Okay, so all right.
Could be like
they're all
Freaky,
hidden
the
under
secret
ground.
Toa of
Theory
energy
two.
buried
That-
under good ground.
Crackpot theory 2. All right. Ekimu is actually the villain, and Makuta is the hero. What? I said freaking Ekimu. What's hilarious about this? I don't know what's. There's. Okay, you know what?
I'm sorry, God.
No, it's no.
Legitimate theory, and I hope they go that route. Although
It's
that
not
would be
even. No, I'm like, it's not even that funny. It's not funny at all.
it's very funny.
It's not funny.
If they went that route, I would enjoy it. However, it must be said they would be ripping off Ninjago, which did the same thing.
Oh, Ninjago did the same thing?
Yeah. It's like, well, not really, that was the same thing, sorry. It was like the main quote-unquote villain for Ninjago for the first couple seasons was Lord Garmadon, and then, spoiler alert, it was revealed that, he's not the main villain, there's another dude that's worse than him, and Garmadon does like a face turn.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not talking about
good
that.
job.
I'm
Garmadon
saying
was
that-
kind of just like a Darth Vader, except he was
Yeah.
a less willing Darth Vader.
But
Pretty
it's
much.
like if Garmadon was like actually good all the time, and then Sensei Wu was like the evil, like the main
yeah.
evil person. That's what I'm suggesting.
That would be, I would actually love that, like, Ekimu's just manipulating everybody.
Well, I mean, because think about it this way: if the Toa are able to connect it, there's literally nothing wrong with what Makuda's doing. If the Toa are able to do it and there's no repercussions, then why is it wrong for Makuda to make
What do you mean?
a
If the
mask
Toa
that
are
can
able to
control?
do it?
What? If the
He's
Toa
saying if the
to
Toa are
combine
able to
elements.
combine the elements, why is it bad that Makuda did it as well?
Fair enough. It's probably not the Toa combining the elements. But, if that was
We
the
don't know
case,
that.
then yeah, you would be correct.
How like that would be a great plot twist. Makuda is the, is the actual hero of this thing.
I'd love that.
I mean, not that I want to promote this theory, but just to point out, I mean, who's the one who decided that, multiple elements couldn't be combined? Was that Ikimu's decision?
No, it was
I don't
a
know.
Or was that
It was
All
an
they
ancient
said
law,
was that it was a
apparently.
sacred law.
It was a sacred law set in place by whom?
Good
Because
question.
for all we know,
I mean, this is
it
that
could
whole
have
thing.
been
Like, we still don't
it could
know.
have been Ekimu, and that was just because Ekimu didn't want anyone rivaling his power, and we knew he was more powerful than Makuda, at least at the time.
Right,
So Makuda,
exactly.
We just really need to
he's
know
like,
what these
I'm
mask
gonna make
makers
a bigger
are. Are they
power
like...
illegally and save
Yeah.
us all from this wretched? And then Ekimu was like, "Bruh," and then like Ikimu's bodyguards are called down, but then they realize, oh snap, we shouldn't. They want it's like a Toahaga thing going on.
We need to know what the mask makers are. If
Yeah,
they're
and we need to know
kings,
like the
if they're,
status
like,
of like the
leaders,
society who actually is in charge
or
of
if
everything.
they're symbolic
The hierarchy.
figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there are any other gods before them.
Because the
That
mask makers
escalated
seem
quickly.
like everybody assumed that like the mask makers were going to be like the Matanui figure of G2, and in some ways Ekimu is, but he's just a normal dude
Yeah, he's just a normal protector.
who can
Well-
build stuff.
Well, we
That
don't
gives
know
him
that though,
superpowers.
because that would imply that the protectors can wear the masks of power. And if that's so, why don't the protectors just get the masks of power?
Well, yeah,
instead of
well, we
something
don't
Because
know.
the Toa masks were made for the Toa only. I think they said that in the book, like
Compatibility
they only work
issues.
with the Toa. Yeah. However, if they wanted to build their own masks, the protectors can wear masks. That's been said on the website. Their masks are elementally powered, so they
say, I
must
would
just
be
not have the
totally
control
okay.
themselves to wield it.
I would be totally okay if protectors could use masks that actually had powers, unlike the Matoran.
Give the
Yeah, that'd be
protectors
cool.
all the obscure stuff, like Mask of Speed, Mask.
We do know that those
Shielding.
exist, right? The mask of
Yes,
speed,
at least the Mask of Speed and the Mask of Strength do exist.
Right,
And
and
they
we-
said thousands of other combinations.
That's
So-
cool. That's actually something that's kind of, I'd like to
Yeah.
see. If masks, that there's thousands of masks, we should have more masks available.
Agreed.
So I'm hoping that's going to be the new, with new sets coming out. I don't want a generic Rakshi headpiece that's used on every beast. I would be very disappointed if that's how it happens, even though that might be what
Look,
likely happens.
The creatures, if I had to wager, I would say the creatures may not even have masks. They may have like not brick built, but like, you know what I mean?
I know what
like
you're talking about. Technic
built
heads.
heads. Yeah. The beasts probably would have masks. Maybe, probably not. I don't know.
Umarak
This is
will
all
have a
speculation.
No, I would imagine it'd
Probably.
be they would have like a mask-ish type piece,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be like a mask. It would be like a headpiece.
Exactly.
That like it would
Maybe
form,
something like a
the upper
Gadunka
portion of the
So,
mouth
type thing
or whatever,
going on.
and
I don't
have like a built technique.
It's at the time of this recording. It's the 12th of September. We got
I know.
pictures
That's
in
what
the
they would do. That's what they've
14th
done
last
before
year.
with every other like animal
So
thing.
we're in that window. Whenever it decides to happen. I've been trying my best. But yeah, this is 2 days before I found pictures last year, so any day now we should hopefully be getting something. Fingers crossed. I know we've been saying that for a while.
Well, sometimes it's
The Lego's really locked down their leaks, I gotta say. Credit where credit is due. They may be not that great in the web department, but as far as catalogs, yeah, it's pretty much locked down. Nobody is getting catalog pictures anymore.
Did you?
That used to run rampant.
Yeah, they really. Well, I think also I don't think it's really due. I mean, part of it is due to the BIONICLE leaks from last year, and part of it's due to Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which is a much bigger deal.
Yep.
Because I mean,
there was that deal a while back where the Force Awakens sets pictures came out, and then shops started selling them, and then Lego tried to do damage control because their embargo wasn't until the 4th. So they tried to pull the sets from shelves, and they tried to send out letters to all the AFOL sites to get them pulled down from the websites. And they were fighting a losing battle, but they said they had to do it because Disney was wanting
definitely
the contract to be
I
honored.
can imagine, they could get sued.
No,
for-
Disney. I mean, you do not want to mess with Disney. Disney has so many properties that Lego probably wants to adapt.
Yep. And
So-
in the end, their efforts were in vain because nothing ever got pulled.
Well, I mean, no, but what they can say is, "Hey, we reached out." It's just a
they
legal
tried.
thing.
We tried.
Right.
Well, the websites did honor their agreements, but the stores did not.
Well, you can't. Most likely,
Exactly.
yeah.
You
It's
can't
just kind of
pull
like
something. That's an uphill battle. But
right.
They did their
But
best.
they did. They tried. And Force Awakens is a very, very big movie, and they cannot
Force
afford
Friday
to have
was
anything
huge.
It
There's
is
so much
true.
stuff.
I didn't even hear about Force Friday until Saturday.
Yeah, I didn't either, and I was so disappointed because I would
even
have
I went
know
to
totally
the
the
gone
guy
store
for
on
was
Force
Force
Friday.
Friday because I knew that was the Star Wars date, and I underestimated it. I thought, oh, this is going to be like every other Lego release date, where it's like, oh, the sets are supposed to be out, but some stores don't have them. No, my Walmart had those sets out on a huge display.
Mine
It was like,
did
Yeah,
too.
it wasn't
Prom.
because it wasn't even just Lego sets. It was all the Star Wars toys.
It's
that's
Star
planned.
Wars Day,
Exactly.
and people
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
People freaking love Star Wars.
It was a big day.
I got I went there and I saw a kid, and it was super heartwarming. I saw this kid and he bought one of the flick lightsabers, the plastic ones that recede, and then you
Yeah,
flick them
the
down, they
telescoping
come out.
ones.
Yeah, the telescoping ones. And that was my childhood toy. Was
I
those
never
flick
had one of
lightsabers?
those.
It's crazy that they still sell those. You'd think they'd be better.
Yeah, I know, right?
You
You'd
go to
think they
a
would somehow
you
come up
go
with a better
to
way
like
to do
a
that,
Disney
but
park, and there are so many of those things around. Is ridiculous.
It's like what they were kind of crappy. I mean, they were able to fix it a bit because I remember back in my day when they had them, it only telescoped inwards
right
up to
yeah.
a bit, part
Right,
of the
and you had to
lightsaber was
push-
still visible.
Right, you had to push it in.
And that was always the dumbest thing. But now,
I
the whole thing actually goes inside the.
Well, here's the thing
handle.
I don't like. They don't have a button anymore.
Oh, they don't.
Do you know how you used to have a hook button? You hold
it
down
used
the
to
button
lock.
and you flick it? Yeah, it used to lock. It
Oh,
doesn't.
didn't know that.
Which is kind of terrible because you
Really?
can't holster your lightsaber anymore. It used to have a clip too. You could put it on your belt, you would run around and then you take out your lightsaber and and then the thing would come out. You can't do that. Or at least I wasn't able to find it. I took the lightsaber and there's no hook. You just you can, yeah. So if you try to hold it upside down, it'll just fall out.
The only thing I really remember about those old lightsaber things is when my cousins or whoever had it, they always tended to bend and break. But then maybe they just didn't take care of their stuff or something. I don't know.
I used to have a build-your-own lightsaber kit, but I'm not sure it's...
I remember
Oh,
that.
I remember
about.
that.
I remember
They
wanted
have
that
those
as
at
a
the
kid.
Disney parks now.
That was a lot crappier than I thought it was going to be, though. I remember
Yeah.
being really excited to get that for Christmas, and I got it, and it was wow, this is it's not as cool as it was gonna.
I had a ton of fun with it. I was really into Star Wars stuff when I was a kid for never having seen the movies. I had a Darth Vader Halloween costume with a voice changer helmet that I put on that
Yeah,
said
how did you?
quotes and also
How did you have
changed
all
my
that stuff
voice.
and not
You are just such an anomaly.
I'm really,
just a
really
weird
weird.
kid.
Well, I wasn't going to go that
I
far.
do
You just
not think
never
about
saw
this.
the
he's
movies.
weird. You're a weird kid, dude.
Yeah, I am. I will fully admit this.
Well, I think we all
Yep.
are.
The only Star Wars thing I ever had any experience with was Clone Wars.
That was a good show.
Yeah, it was.
It
Like
did.
that
So sad it
2D
got the
version
end of
way
it.
back when. That was good stuff.
Ahsoka, why?
Not that one.
Have you guys been watching Star Wars Rebels?
I have not.
Nope.
You
heard it's
you
good.
need
I did-
to watch Star
I
Wars.
I
honestly-
have heard it's good.
I find
but
it hard. I find it hard for me to care about Star Wars outside of the movies.
If
I
you
can't
Sometimes I already
okay,
care about those. but
given what you were just saying about Clone Wars, I guarantee you start watching Rebels, you will care about this. I can't.
Yeah,
But
before
see,
it came out, everybody.
I can't
was,
say why because spoilers upon spoilers, but
Interesting
you will
scenario.
want to watch this.
I saw a clip from Rebels where
Okay, that was one of the spoilers, so forget that.
Cortana.
No.
no,
Why?
and like she figures out. And I saw that clip, and I was like, "Oh, okay." That's
I like
kinda
how
cool.
Takuma was like, I don't want to say
Okay.
anything because spoilers, and then Kai's just
Even
like,
I didn't know
spoilers,
that
spoilers,
one
spoilers.
yet. Thanks, Kahi, you piece of filth.
Man.
Listen, man, you should have watched the show. I don't even watch the show, man. So
I didn't even know more episodes had aired yet past the first season.
I don't care
You
about
should
it.
have watched the show.
I don't care. I don't care
Really?
enough about Rebels, to be honest. I don't like. I tried watching the first episode, and I didn't like any of the characters.
Sounds like a personal problem.
So instead, you decided to just ruin the experience for all the people that do enjoy it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can we
'cause
bleep that out?
Yeah,
You
I'll
should.
bleep it out.
I just saw the clip. Like it was on Disney's own YouTube channel. So
Silence.
Nobody cares about Disney's YouTube channel.
I'm just saying people could have seen it beforehand.
I'm just saying you jump. Okay.
Good grief, man. What's
Good grief, you.
Good grief, you.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
This is the worst episode ever. I said,
You know,
I
you
constantly
constantly
this
say
episode.
that.
You say that
I
every
finished.
week. It's
I do
not as
say that every
bad.
week.
I mean, it's not as bad as
Nothing
the
as bad as
the
that one
worst
episode.
No,
episode.
this episode's fine. I just find it funny. Like, this whole entire episode has consisted of, like, barely any serious discussion at all, and mostly us just beating
Going at each
around
other's throats.
a discussion.
I know, right?
Okay, what would you want us to discuss, Far?
Ekimu.
I mean, it's whatever. I'm just saying, like
not that
there have been
funny.
plenty of
I would've-
opportunities where, like, a discussion could have been had, but we literally, like, skipped, well, we didn't literally. We figuratively skipped around it because we wanted to. I don't know.
What else do we have to discuss? I've forgotten at this point.
Nothing.
Did we go?
Really,
Did we
we
talk
filled
about
our
the new
news
episode
quota.
yet?
We filled our news quota at the 33-minute mark. Everything from here has just been winging it. So,
Wow.
Wow, it's good to know we're such professionals. What we do for a living.
hey man, we gotta adapt on the fly. I'm like trying to think. The current state of the LEGO community is basically just waiting with bated breath for leaks, and the current state of everything else, well, nothing really has been happening
talk about us.
that I'm interested in.
TTV, we got a new show that just came out Saturday.
We do. Book club. It's good stuff.
Club. Hopefully people enjoyed that. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Starting with episode.
Wait.
It's hard to tell. The webcam is going to be on vessel users, correct? The webcam version.
I mean, everyone will know that by the time this is released.
yeah, good stuff.
Right. Are we
So-
going to do the first episode, like... No? Okay.
What?
Are we going to do, like, the free trial thing that Messa was talking about? Like, the first episode we'll
I
put
don't
up on
think so.
YouTube?
I
Wanna do
would,
that?
but I think VAR would be like that would be
See,
too much of a tease.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to do that because I feel like people will then think, "Oh, they totally just took the rest of it away from us."
No, well, we
Yeah.
didn't. We're offering, like, a free... Like, this is what you can get if you do for Vessel. And we're offering this for free. Just for this, so you guys can see what you're, missing. Because some people
Well, I
will
mean,
not
people
get the
can-
memo that we're doing a webcam thing, even though they would like to see that.
I mean, we can just put up like a teaser, like the Audible ad.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need a vessel ad.
We can put it up 3 times.
Yeah, we can put it
Yeah,
up 3 times.
exactly.
Except
But
instead of
yeah,
all
yeah,
at the
yeah,
beginning,
so how
let's
did
do
you
beginning,
even do
middle, and
that?
end.
I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know how that would even happen. Like, how I do it, I import the Audible ad and I just drag it down in there. I don't know how it would come up 3 times. I'm still baffled.
Did it? So my thing
Var,
is, like,
I'm sorry I blamed you.
It's okay to come out. Did it like? Did the whole ad go like finish from start to finish and then start
Yep.
playing again?
Yep.
Apparently, yes.
My lord!
Because it
You
was
should have
enjoy
noticed.
the
There's
it was
no way you
enjoy the show, and then it kicked right in again. Enjoy the show, and it kicked right in again. Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Then we got to TTV Talks
Did
About
you
TV.
like? Yeah, like you must have
I'm
just
so
not
perplexed.
reviewed the thing after you were finished editing it at all.
Guess not.
What do you mean? Guess
don't know
not.
why.
You know.
No, was like,
Forget.
no, I totally did. I left it in there because I thought it sounded cool. So I might have reviewed it, and I might not
I
have.
typically look it over, even though nothing like this has ever happened, and I don't know how this happened.
Meso found a girl who likes bad boys, so she's trying to appeal to her or something. I don't know.
See, this is
What?
like that argument.
See how rebellious I
That
can
reminds
be?
me so much of LJ's stupid thing. Whenever we tell him to check his audio on Audacity just to make sure it's right, he's like, "Yeah, it's not gonna be any different. It's like the same
Messo's
every
thing.
week." Like, no,
That's Messo's thing.
freaking check it anyway. Make sure it's
Meso and
working.
LJ both do that.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't check. I do typically check. It's just I thought I checked this time.
Well, you didn't.
Apparently you thought so 3 times.
Apparently not.
I mean, it's just
I will-
like it
I
was
will
like the
endeavor to
first
do better.
minute. You
Yup.
should have known. All you got to do was just click play and make sure it was there.
What if it happened? What if like the recording corrupted poster render?
I highly
During
doubt
rendering.
that. I really doubt that.
Me too, but I have no way to check now. So I'll just know it was not intentional. So yeah.
Yeah, apologies.
Actually, I can probably clip it out.
Oh, you
do
can't. You should
Oh
totally
yeah,
do
you
that.
can
Video editor.
on the YouTube editor.
Thank you, YouTube. One of
But
the
can you
few
do that with
useful
Vessel?
things
No, you
have.
cannot do that
No,
with Vessel.
you
Vessel
cannot.
does not have an thing.
Way to screw over the people who are helping us out by going to Vessel.
Well, sorry.
Things happen.
Things
This brought
happen.
much needed exposure to Audible.
Because not every YouTube channel
Audible's
is
really happy
doing
this
it.
this week.
I really wish Audible had Island of Lost Masks.
I do too.
That would be such an
You,
easy
know,
plug.
honestly, I was saying that you guys do know that you can actually like read audiobooks, right? Like you can apply to read a certain book.
Oh,
So, Var, you should look into that to reading.
I mean, I'm not the voice actor guy. You'd be thinking LJ, but I mean, I
I've listened to LJ talk for a while, and I thought I got a little. I wouldn't listen to it for an entire book,
No.
But I mean, people
No,
might.
not
So
to
if that
bash
works,
on
then
Jay.
good on him.
Dude, I
It's-
would totally read a book.
Yeah, I was saying that. I could. I think Var could do a good job of that.
Oh,
Should look into that.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should
no
just
problem.
pick a chapter from Island Lost Masks and do like a dramatic reading.
That'd be great.
I'll be the narrator.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. I'm like clipping I'm clipping this out. And I just heard that. It's ridiculous.
Wait, okay, so it didn't play from start to finish. Then it just goes enjoy the show, enjoy the show.
No,
No.
I did play 3
Oh,
times.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, we nearly saved face there. We're like, oh, that's not that bad. No,
Nope.
it wasn't that bad.
Gotta
was
be
that
honest. It was that bad.
I don't know how you didn't notice that.
Me too. It really bothers me. No lie.
All right,
Like,
well, I mean,
that
since-
that
it's like
should
a
have been
small
really evident in the timeline.
It's like a small mistake, but it's a big oversight, and it does perturb me.
Meso is getting a nerf to his awareness statistic in the RPG.
Yeah, like it would be one thing if it was like in the middle of the whole thing, and you missed it. But like it's at the very start, the first thing you
Yep.
should have seen.
Yup.
What's your problem, dude?
Agreed.
That's the worst editor. You're fired. I'm cutting your salary.
Ouch.
we need more editors. If you're a good editor, you should.
Anyone want
contact
message
us.
a job?
Yeah, anyone want this? Yeah, just contact us and be like, hey, we want. We need.
This is
We're
how
gonna,
we're
we want
doing
to
the
build a whole
plug.
team. Yeah,
This is how we're doing
we
it.
build a whole team.
Yeah,
full
we're
of
cutting
audio
you.
edit.
The Avengers Initiative.
All right, let's end this.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
Are we doing an after show this
This-
week?
let's do it.
Let's
Yeah,
see
we
what
need to do those.
Okay. Fire.
Alright, so thank you all very much for listening to this very strange episode of the TTV Podcast. Stay tuned next week, where we will hopefully have some 2016 news for you, but if not, well, stay tuned for all our other interesting content as well. And feel free to check us out on Vessel at vessel.com/TTV channel for advanced access to all of our content.
And if
I'm
you,
messing up.
and if you are a Vessel subscriber, stick around for the after show.
Yep, lots of cool content coming your way for early access subscribers.
Yep.
So, I'm Messai,
I'm Barterin.
I'm Kahi.
I'm Takuma Nuva.
and this was TTV episode 160. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.